Welcome to the True to the Game podcast. I'm your host, Big West, and my co-host is always the lovely Miss Marie. How you doing, Miss Marie?
I'm doing well, doing well. How you doing this week with Big West?
I'm doing good. We going smooth so far, man. How about your week?
Same. Trying to keep that same energy through the weekend. So let's get into it.
All right. So, what's the deal for today's topics? What you got for us?
Today for our What's the Deal segment, we got today I'm talking about Cuba Gooding Jr.'s lawyer. He done launched a campaign, a new hashtag. So, we got the Me Too movement out there. What he got is the not me, hashtag not me.
How you feel about that?
I think it's funny. I think it's like, wow. I guess a lot of people, men do get like falsely accused. Not even just men. A lot of people get falsely accused of things that they didn't do, especially when you're a celebrity or you have some type of name out there. And people want go for the money grab or just to defame you because you hurt them and all the type of shit. So I get it, but I just think it's kind of like, come on, you could have came a little clever, a little more clever than that.
I mean, but it's gonna serve its purpose to me because I would use it. Hashtag not me if I was on IG. Hashtag. So, what's more about that? What's going on with this case?
So he got caught. Nope, sorry. He's been accused of like sexual assault, Cuba Gooding Jr. And I don't know if you saw, like, he was in a bar and chilling somewhere, and then with his wife or girlfriend, I don't know what she is, but he was chilling with a white woman. I'm just kidding. They were
Oh
chilling,
shit!
and then some people came up. This chick comes up to him, and Cuba looks super drunk. He's all wobbly and swaying and stuff like that, and it looks like he reaches and like puts his hand near her breast. But I mean, her purse looks like it's right there. I don't know what he was doing, trying to catch his balance or what it was, but it looked. You can't really tell the video, the angle. You can't really tell.
So was it the slip, grab a titty, or what? What did it look
No,
like to
it was
you?
a good 20 seconds. His hand was there for a good 10, 20 seconds. I
Yeah,
don't
there
think he
ain't no
was trying to
slip.
slit. Yeah, like, I just think he wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. I don't know, and I can't even tell if he was really put his hand on her boob. It looked like he touched her purse. Her purse looked like it was right there, and maybe he did slip and like, graze the titty. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just trying. Maybe I'm trying to be biased to Cuba
Don't be
because he's
biased
black.
to the black man. Hey, let
Yeah,
it be what it is. God damn it, let it be what
and
it
just
is.
keeping it true to the game on that one. I'm just saying. What do you think?
It's not the climate to fuck around like that right now. Personally, I think dudes needs to be on their p's and q's and pay attention at all times. Or you might be the next trending topic. What else you got for us?
Facts. ASAP Rocky got out of jail. He's been released. He's home. We all know that. But he just got the verdict just came in, and they did find him guilty. But he's not gonna have to spend any more time in jail. He wasn't going to anyway. Like, he here. He ain't gonna just go back to Sweden so they can put him back in jail. Just gonna avoid Sweden.
Not a nigga from Harlem. Nah.
Right. Come on now. Come on. So he got found guilty. He's gonna have to pay like some fines. Like, I think it's like 18,000 in fines and stuff like
God
that.
damn. All right.
But people are asking him, is he ever gonna go back to Sweden? I mean, I can understand why you wouldn't. You've been treated that bad, but shit, why don't you come back to America? You ain't gonna get treated no better.
The irony, right? Like, damn,
Right,
you just a
right,
nigga with a little bit of paper.
right.
Me personally, I couldn't take that chance again going to Sweden for at least a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
For at least 5 to 7 years. So that's
Damn.
just shit. He got paper. He could be in Europe and other countries. He ain't got to go to Sweden. Nah.
Right. You can just dodge that bullet for sure. Stay out the way. Just stay out the way. People gonna try you anyway. You're gonna go out there.
Yeah.
They already know you did what you did. They gonna see you now. Now they gonna try you. Just stay
Now
out
it's
the
just
way.
security firing on people. I'm not even getting involved.
Right. Right. Not doing it. But it's like, you can't be going to other countries and thinking these American laws and things are gonna follow you over there. They're not. You're not you're an American citizen on foreign soil. You have to abide by foreign laws and all that. You can't expect. We so spoiled here in America in a way. Think, oh, that we're just number one. We're number one. No, none of that shit matters once you leave the country.
At all. Everybody, hey, see, like you just said, those laws, and the thing is, you don't know if they're going to give you hard labor over there. You don't know what sentences, and you jump somebody, cause some
Right.
injuries, $18,000 in fine. He could have been facing 7, 8 years over there. Nah, I'm
Right.
good.
They might be breaking toes and shit. You lose one pinky toe, never know. So next I got Missy Elliott is in the news. She is receiving the VMA, the MTV Video Music Awards. She's receiving the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award.
Mm.
So that's like their big celebration award. So, Missy Elliott has been a path paver, a mover, a shaker in the hip hop industry for a very, very long time. Innovative, uh, you can't mimic her. You can't. She's. I don't know why she's left out of so many number one rapper or top 10 rappers list. I don't know why she's left out of those
Or
conversations
at
so
least top
often.
25.
Top
God damn.
25 for real, absolutely. Like, I mean, even as far as performers, like she's a great performer at that. A lot of these rappers can get on the stage and do what? And do what? Nothing. Like
Get on
it
the
just
stage, 15 niggas deep.
let
Yeah.
the crowd sing their songs. But she gets out there and she gives a fucking show, okay? Michael Jackson style. So, so that's good. She's getting this. She's getting her flowers now. She got inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame um, this year as well. She's been getting honorary degrees from different colleges for her contributions to music and to the culture. But she's a legend. She's a legend,
Damn.
and I'm ready
Okay.
to see the performance. I think it's gonna be litty.
Because Missy got hits. And the
She
thing
got
is, she produced her
exactly
own hits majority of the time, too.
majority of the time, right? You know what I'm saying? And she had one of the biggest producers of all time in her corner, Timbaland. They worked together. She was pivotal in his career. Like,
Facts.
don't get it twisted. They developed they sound together, you know. But a lot of good artists come out of Virginia. You notice that? Chris
Yeah.
Brown, Trey Songz, Pharrell, Eclipse, Missy, Timbaland. You know,
What, Teddy Riley? They
Teddy
got a cold
Riley.
little,
They
yeah.
got a cold little camp over there. Man,
It's
the
in the
Virginia
water.
boys. It must be. I need a sip. Okay, just a sip, a little
Just
something,
a little sip.
a little
Nothing big.
taster. Okay, so this technology is coming out where they're gonna be able to have this non-invasive procedure to insert a microchip into your brain that will allow you to control robotic limbs or
Uh-uh.
robotic arms. And I'm sure this is meant for people who already wears prosthesis or have or amputees or whatever. People came back from war, maybe you were born without limbs, things like that, just to kind of help you be able to be more mobile and things like that. But I feel like it's kind of scary, like putting a whole microchip in your brain, you know, to to do that. I mean, it's great, yeah, but if people gonna take it the wrong way, people gonna start using it, misuse. People always misuse shit that was meant for good,
Yeah,
right?
I'm about to say, I'm going to
If
keep
we
it a
learned
buck.
anything from movies, we know.
I'm going to keep my nub. I ain't even fucking with
You,
no
what the
chip in the brain. I'm going to just keep my nub elbow and keep it moving.
yeah.
Fuck all that. I ain't doing the
I just
iRobot shit.
I just saw this little boy, this video, a little boy. It was like recirculating on the web. This kid, they getting into a street fight, and this dude, he had two like prosthetic legs. Little boy, like 15, had like prosthetic legs. He's squared up with the dude, right? But he's like, nah, fuck that. He gets on the ground, takes his prosthetics off. He's like, now let's go. Okay, let's go. They start getting down. The dude in the prosthetics, like he trying to hit him, I guess his strike zone is too low or something. He couldn't get with him. So the dude with the no legs ended up getting him. Like he was
Of
dodging
course.
all the punches. He got to it. He got on top of him and just started mixing the little boy. Like, damn. How you get beat up with a nigga by a nigga with no legs?
Mm.
How do you come back for that from that?
You don't. Just go in the house for
So
the
keep
rest of
your
the summer.
nubs. Cause I don't know, that shit might melt your brain. They might trigger you. You start going on mass rampages. You never know. These motherfuckers is crazy out here. I'm not with it. I
I'm not.
like
I'm
it,
against
but
it
I'm
too.
not with it.
Yeah, I'm not. Mm.
Yeah. And then speaking of innovation, the company Nissan that makes Top Ramen, uh, they're developing a nutritional meal replacement Top Ramen. So it's gonna be nutritionally sound. You can live off it, like you got those meal replacement shakes, and they got all this. What are those ones called? Boost and all that shit. You can drink one. You
Insuring
can.
shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. So this would be like the insure for the hood.
Pretty much, that's the main consumer shit.
Right, but I feel like they're doing it to prepare for people that are going in that space, because they're already commercializing space travel right now. I think I talked about that before, and space food. So that's what they're looking into.
Are you
People
gonna
are.
try it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't
Of
really fuck
course
with
you are.
noodles like that. What you mean, of course?
Of course you are. You gonna get your
Whatever.
goddamn noodle.
I like Asian food. I like Japanese food and shit like that. But I didn't when I was a kid. I used to lie to my mom. I was allergic to top ramen. I didn't want that shit and bologna. Like, don't bring none of that. I'm allergic. I'm allergic. Make sure you get the ham for me.
Why
Get the
was it
get the
too salty
turkey.
for you or
I
what?
don't know. It did make me just nauseous. I don't know. It's just because I just didn't like it. The texture, the nothing. It was just not popping. I was like, let me learn. I gotta learn to judge it up or something. That's like before I start learning to cook. I remember the first thing I learned to cook was like some stupid shit.
Like what?
I
Bologna?
was just making shit up because we was poor. It's
Chopping up
like,
some hot dogs? What was you doing?
nah. I was just adding like sunflower seeds and stupid shit. Like, my dumb ass thought I was making
Oh.
a recipe. I made sunflower seed soup. I was just thinking, like,
Oh
damn, the flavor of
shit.
these seeds will make a good broth.
Oh
But now I'm a
shit.
chef, so there you go.
Right. All
Gotta
right.
start somewhere.
Facts. Okay. What else you got?
Um, Nicki Minaj has been in the news lately. Been going around. She had a really really crazy episode of Queen Radio. She got into it with podcaster Joe Budden,
Mm.
and they got into a pretty well. She screamed at him. It wasn't a screaming match because he kept his coof. COUTH, because you can't spell it either. That's a Nicki Minaj line. That's why I said that. If she didn't catch that.
No, I didn't, but
I
all right.
see. Right over your head, as
But
usual.
right.
Anyway, but people were mad about her doing this rollout with the Hot Girl Summer track she did with Megan Thee Stallion. And because they just got on live, next thing you know, the song is out the next weekend, and now the video is being shot so fast. But when she did a song with Trina, it was none of that.
What it was the song as good though or what?
I like it better because they sampled that Project Chick song by the Hot Boys, either the Juvenile song or a Hot Boy song. But
Hot Boys.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Manny Fresh started the song off. Yeah, I think Lil Wayne had a verse on that song. But they just kind of like stole the rhyme scheme and kind of did that with the first two verses. But then there's four verses. Like Nicki got two. It's cool. I like it. I like it
God
better than
damn.
Hot Girl Summer, actually.
Okay, so people are tripping over the not making a Trina video or what?
Yeah, yeah, like and her people from her camp, Trina's camp, like her cousin and her like manager or something came out, spoke up about it. Like, yeah, Nicki Minaj only did that because she's riding, making the Stallion's wave, you
Mm.
know. But Trina came on live. She took a long time. We were waiting all day, Trina, for that live to come out and tell she was like, I'm gonna address everything tomorrow. And she didn't come out till like 9 o'clock. probably midnight her time. I don't even know. I was confused, but she didn't even, she just bigged up Nicki Minaj and said that it was all about bad business. She did bad business. People in her camp need to keep their mouth shut and keep her name out of the streets. She don't play that shit, and niggas can suck her ass through a straw if they don't like it.
Okay, but okay. Let me ask you this: is the Nicki Minaj record even a single or not?
It was her single, yes.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to
It
shoot
was
a
her
video then.
single, and I actually was listening to the album, and it was pretty cool. It's a pretty good album. She got a song with like 2 Chainz, with Lil Wayne, of course Nicki Minaj, some other people. She got some pretty dope songs, but I like the song she got with 2 Chainz. I fucks with 2 Chainz hard though.
Okay, is she talking about getting her ass sucked with a straw the whole album or not?
No,
Okay, cool.
nah. I mean, she talks. She talks about. She brings up dudes. She talks shit about dudes. She do talk about getting her coochie ate a little bit. A little munchy munch. But it's like good.
Little munchy munch. Okay.
It's good. I like it. I give it a straight solid 7.5.
Oh, it's 7.5. All right, all
Yeah,
right, all
for
right.
sure.
What else you got?
Um, Nipsey Hussle's birthday is this week, so I just wanted to take a moment to say, happy birthday, Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, rest in paradise, whatever you like to say. You
Man,
know, the hood was with you on was definitely with him, and this when he died, we felt it like the energy you can just feel the energy in the air was wrong. Like you mourned with our community was definitely in mourning when we lost him, and I'm glad we got an opportunity to celebrate his life today. So
right.
happy birthday.
Happy B-Day, Nip. Love you.
Yeah. And last I got for this segment is there was a white lady.
Uh-oh.
It's important to say white lady in this. I don't try to be,
Emphasis.
yeah, white woman in America. She was recently visiting a plantation on her vacation, and she didn't like what they were saying.
I wonder why. Let's hear this.
Because she said she did not like the fact that they kept bringing up how slaves were treated. It was very uncomfortable for her, and it was not a pleasant experience. And they should focus more on the things that were happening with the things that were happening on the plantation, and not what the slaves were going through.
Oh, wow.
That was her said. This was her review. She'd never go there again. First of all, why would you think? What did you expect?
Yeah, what stories did you want to hear?
Oh, Playtest, you thought it was gonna be all lemonade and fucking lemonade and sun umbrellas, bitch. What did you
To the left, niggas picked cottons. To the right, niggas clipped grapes. Like,
right?
god
Like
damn,
what did
bitch, what
you
did you want?
right? You wanted to see how the house people lived. Okay, I got you.
Mm.
You wanted to see what they was doing in the big house, the parties, the fun events. Leave the brutality to the black people.
Yeah, to roots. God damn.
Wow, girl. Get it together. The privilege of it all. But that's what I got for that's what I got for the for our new segment, which we're gonna be calling What's the
What's
Deal?
the deal?
What's the deal? And that's it for What's the Deal. So let's get into the topic. Let's get into it.
All right, tell me what our topic is today. Tell the players what the topic is for today.
Players. The topic of today is cancel culture.
Uh-oh. Who do you think should be canceled for the culture? Who do you think? Just off
I
the
mean,
top of your head, random,
off the top
somebody.
of my head, the Steve Harvey.
Damn. The mustache man?
The mustache man.
Okay.
I don't like how he did my girl Monique. I don't like how he did her. I don't like what he did. I don't like how he be talking to these women and giving them bad advice. I don't like him.
Yeah, he be
Like
giving
like
some simp
E40
shit.
said, I don't like him.
I seen a joke Steve Harvey said, if a bitch lick my nipple, I get a Cadillac. I was like, nigga.
Ugh.
Old school trick, huh?
Ugh.
Okay.
Yuck.
He didn't say get you a Benz or a Bentley. He said get a bitch a caddy.
Cadillac.
Easy.
Cadillac. I'll take me a little CTS or something.
Nah, he
Nah,
talking about that
that's
70s shit.
easy work. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding. I'm
Trick and
kidding.
Harvey. He got a lot of pockets. He
Tricking
got
Harvey.
got a lot of
I
pockets
mean,
in them
he even telling
suits.
his daughter to go get these tricks. His stepdaughter, like he told her, like, get you a rich man, girl. Get you a man with a good job, girl.
She ain't gonna get a
What
nigga
happened to
bag of
fucking a nigga with a
groceries.
bus pass?
Nah, that ain't happening.
I'm just kidding. Quotes. It's quotes.
Quotes, quotes. All right, so Steve Harvey should get canceled because of Monique.
Yeah, and just the chucking and jiving he likes to do, like just telling her like this is not the whatever game, this is the money game.
It ain't a
It's like
black thing. It ain't a white thing. It's a
it's
green thing.
yeah, that's what he said. Like, what are
Yeah.
you talking about, man? Then next thing you know, where's he at? Back on the radio.
Woo. 2 weeks later, cancel.
Right. You didn't do your job.
Mm.
You let Monique son you on your own show. Now that's what you
And she
did.
was checking that nigga on that show.
Checking him. She could have checked him harder. She said she would. She would bust him upside his head right now.
I got to cancel for me then. I got me a cancel.
All right.
Black women shopping at these Asian stores. Black women, if you're getting your hair and nails done at these Asian salons that have us getting our asses kicked, well, y'all, I don't go there. But if y'all
Yeah.
getting your asses kicked there, karate chop, getting dragged, put in headlocks, cancel the Asian places.
Right.
Please,
Right. Right.
please.
They don't respect us. They
They
want
follow
our
us around their stores.
right. They don't respect. You get one. They have one bad experience with a black person, and now all of us are bad.
Facts.
Y'all see they were right about you, black people. And it's really sad. I seen these women getting beat up just trying to live their life, trying to get their hair whipped for the weekend. It's Freaknik. I'm just kidding.
Ain't getting accused of stealing at that, though. That's what
Right.
fucks me up.
Right, but sometimes they do be in there acting up. Like I was at the nail shop,
Oh, some hoes do.
like I was at the nail shop the other week, and this girl came in. She was like, she was from out of town. She came, she got her nails done and her eyebrows done, or she just came and got her eyebrows done, and she went to the back, got her eyebrows done, and then she started immediately complaining about her eyebrows. Like they're not right. Her eyebrows look completely fine. I'm not paying. I'm not paying. I'm not paying. Just arguing with the lady. Like, you have to pay. I did the work. You have to pay. And she was like, I'm not paying. I'm not giving you all. I'm not giving you the whole thing. It was $10. And the way she counted out that five, them 5 ones, and threw it up there, I'm assuming she just didn't have it. And there, the lady, she was making a scene, and she was like, "You cannot come back here. I ain't gonna come back here. I'm from out of town. I, like, just pay the $10 and just be dissatisfied. Like, you don't get to do that. Like, give them, okay, pay them their money, but you can maybe you get a next one free or something, next one on us or some shit like that. I don't know, but like, you ain't got to give these people an attitude and all this extra whatever just because you didn't like the work they did. Like, what did you expect? You didn't know this person. You don't know how they do work. You just came in here, walked in here, or walk in, and you thought you was gonna have just immaculate service or whatever. I don't know. It's like, just calm down, move on, pay the $10 and get the fuck out.
Okay, so cancel or don't
Keep your
cancel? I'm
tip.
saying cancel.
Cancel. I mean, I say cancel. It's a lot more. It's a lot of black women out here doing
Nigga
hair and
shit.
doing. No, I'm saying like
No, I'm just playing.
shut up. Opening up nail salons and opening up businesses, and I think we need to support our own more.
Facts.
And it's like we have this stigma that black businesses are not professional, and nobody wants to work with them, or they want to work with people who have more experience. But my homegirl sister do nails, and she do better nails than any nail shop I've ever went to.
Hey, and plug her right now. Plug her.
I don't know her sister's name.
God damn it. Hey, but I'll say this though, to your point, if you could take a motherfucker following you around the store, accusing you of stealing, I'm pretty sure you could deal with a person with a bad attitude for all of 15 minutes.
Right,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
But it's like you got to give us
If
a
that's
chance to
the
learn
issue
and
for
grow.
real.
Like, you got to give us a chance to learn and grow. And it's not true. Not all black people. I've got like every weekend. Like, I always go and try to like support a black business in the neighborhood. And there's this place called Philly Freeze Me out here. And they have like this like sherbet ice cream freezy thing, but they like infuse it with liquor and all this stuff. And they have non-liquor items too, but it's called Philly Freeze Me. And I went in there, and it's a startup, but I mean, I had such a pleasant experience. I went back 3 times.
God
So
damn.
it's not, and it's really good though. It's not like it didn't get me buzzed or nothing. I'm like, put another shot of Hennessy in this one. but but like, it was good though, and the experience was what brought me back. And it was black owned. And it's like you got to give us a try, give us a chance. Not all black businesses are like that, and it's like we need to change that narrative, because we need to start supporting each other more, and so we can build our communities.
Yeah, facts. I can't find a lie.
Stop outsourcing.
Stop outsourcing that bread and complaining.
Right, right, because that's what they're doing. They taking their own money, talking they shit in front of you. You don't even know, taking it back to their community and building their community and sending their kids to good private schools and doing what
Stanford,
you
Yale,
know what I'm saying, and building
Harvard,
their credit
away
and
from
doing
niggas.
right, right. You know what I'm saying,
All
taking the
right.
money right out the hood. So, but I don't know why. Like other things that I think we should cancel. I don't have a lot of things we cancel because cancel culture is just so fickle. It's such a fickle thing. It's like whatever's the
Because it's not
way.
permanent. It's not
Yeah,
permanent.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's not
Cancel that
permanent. Well,
bitch.
shit. No, there's some permanent cancels out there.
Not everybody are on code to follow through. That's what I'm saying.
Right, right. You
You
could,
may cancel them. I may cancel them, but it's not 100,000 black people canceling the stand.
right,
Remember
like
the NFL boycott? What
that's what I
happened
was
with
just
that?
about to say. That's exactly, like I was like, I ain't watching that. Like you really, because I was looking at being funny as hell. Like you really watching football right now? You really
Hmm.
watching football right now? Really? You can't stand with your brothers and sisters on something that affects you personally? Like that's crazy. What's wrong with you? It's that you got to have entertainment that bad? Can't you just check the scores? Like it's not that serious. It's just entertainment. Watch basketball.
Right.
Come on now. I didn't get that. And that's what I'm saying. People are so fickle. It's just like when are we really gonna stand on our laurels, really, stand on our word and stand and follow through or something. We can really get shit done. Like we got people like that died for us standing on what they believed in. We can't do that. We can't protest like they used to back in the day.
We can't. So for me, I got another cancel. Gucci.
Now
Remember
Gucci
that?
Mane.
Not Gucci Mane. Gucci. Remember the collar shirt bullshit with the red lips
Oh yeah, yeah,
that you
yeah.
put over
The
your.
the blackface, the turtleneck.
Yeah, the blackface shirt. Because I can't comprehend how a female would want to put up on all her makeup and then put a turtleneck around her lips and around her nose area. Did that make sense to you?
No, didn't make sense.
I thought
But
it
that's
was some coon shit.
for sure. And it's like they're sensationalizing racism right now, and it's like that sells, that gets that's clickbait. They know exactly what they're doing, because then a couple weeks later, another big fashion brand had a noose on the neck walking down the runway.
Yeah, and that was fucking stupid, wasn't it? I was
Yes.
just like, what brand was that? Do you remember?
Oh,
Was it Dior or some
Prada or
shit?
Dior. No, I don't think it was Dior. Was it Prada
Was
or
it Prada? I think it was Prada.
Prada had that monkey keychain
Yeah, with the red
with the
lips,
red lips,
and
the
it was
black
black.
monkey. Yeah, yeah, and they
Hmm.
had the little that on. Montclair did the same thing. Had a blackface coat. The little blackface dude on there. Katy Perry. Speaking of canceled,
Uh oh.
she had them blackface shoes. I mean, to give her credit, she did have one in a nude color too, but obviously it represented skin tone.
Right. So light skinned nigga, dark skinned nigga.
Right,
To
right.
me, that would be my interpretation.
That's your interpretation, and I understand clearly why. It's just blatant, it's just so blatant, and it's so there's just overt racism, and they're using it for promo. it
Hmm.
it you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sales might be down for 2 weeks, but in the long run, people are people talking about Gucci.
Yeah, in the long run, you just got $1 million worth of press, though. You're on
Exactly,
Yahoo,
for
you're on
free.
CNN, you're on Fox News for free.
For free. And then guess who's going to buy them now, because they Gucci hates niggers? Oh, Karen, we're going shopping. Karen, get the kids. We're
So,
going shopping.
would you add the Kardashians to cancel culture too? They did
I
some
mean,
iffy shit. I
Yeah,
don't
I don't
fuck
really
with them.
fuck with them. I don't really fuck with them. I mean, they're whatever. I mean, I respect the hustle and everything. I do. I don't know what their life is really like, but it seems like it's very contrived in the things that they do. But the whole boxer braids. The other day, Kim Kardashian posted a picture of one of those like Mexican candy spoons with the tamarindo on it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got the little plastic spoon with the little plastic wrap on a rubber band. She gonna talk about what y'all know about these. What do you know about it?
Right, like they just have to be in the limelight. That's the corny
Right,
thing about them to me. So
right. It's
even if
like you
it's some
do
lame shit to go
anything
viral, they
right.
just want to go viral. So it's kind of whack.
And it sucks that, Kanye West was one of our greats. Look at the things he's done for fashion in the fashion industry. Like the strides. There's not a lot of artists that could come out with a fashion line and it actually be successful. You know what I'm saying? Like people who have made shoes and clothes in the past have not been as successful as Kanye West has been. But
Facts.
he's on the list. He on the list of cancel culture. People are up and like they're divided on canceling Kanye because he made some really great contributions, but his just speak when he speaks sometimes it's like we don't want to hear that shit. You want some weirdo shit.
You on some weirdo shit. All right, so what else would you cancel? What else you got? What do you think?
Yeah, Gucci, Steve Harvey, the Kardashians, Taylor Swift's been canceled. I don't like her victimizing herself all the time. She always want to play the victim.
That's just annoying.
Yeah, yeah, very annoying. And I don't like it.
Like, be specific. A victim of what though? Like,
Like, okay, like even with we talking about Kanye West, right? Like when Kanye West came out that song saying, even from back then when he did the whole thing about Beyonce's had the best album of all time or something, or best video of all time, da, da, da. And and that kind of catapulted her into another level of success. And then he came through with that song and he said that he feels like she still owe him sex or whatever. She pretended like she never knew about the song and she didn't hear it before it came out. And then once it came out and everybody was like, what? You're talking about this little white woman like this? Like you talking about her like that? And then him saying that he did and she saying no, I didn't know anything about it, and then going on the I think it was American Music Award, she won an award and she's like, and if anyone tries to take credit for your success or your fame, she said it like emphasized it because that's what Kanye West was saying, and just going in like she just was mad about it.
say it again. Say it again.
Your fame.
You sound like a real country club white woman right now.
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good. I could be an actress.
Shit. Nah,
I could be
but
an.
yeah, yeah.
Just shit on my dream real quick.
Mm.
Damn. But I mean, maybe voiceover. Maybe no, no, not at all. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Believe
yeah,
in me.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah. So she goes on the award show and does all that, and and then Kim Kardashian was actually recording. Happened to be recording it for some reason. The
Snitch
com
shit.
the conversation. Well, no, she probably knew that this bitch was a snake. You
I mean,
know,
but she's a snake, so yeah, a snake seen a snake. Yeah, you probably right.
right? Exactly. She's smart. She knows what people do, how people gonna act and react. It's very calculated how the Kardashians move.
Very.
Very calculated. They think and plot it all out. But they had her on recording saying, "Oh yeah, it sounds good. It's dope. People are gonna be crazy about it." Like like she knew the whole time, but went up there and played victim, played hurt, and like Kim Kardashian was bullying her, and then that's you remember when they were doing the Taylor Swift is over party?
Oh shit.
Right after
Nah,
that,
nah.
right after that,
I don't remember that shit. What
Taylor
happened?
Taylor Swift is over. And it was like on Twitter, like who's coming to the Taylor? What are you bringing to the Taylor Swift is over party? And people were bringing all this random stuff, like stuff from her enemies. Like, I'm bringing me a Katy Perry CD.
Ho, ho, ho.
Katy Perry and her used to be really good friends, and they had a big fallout. I can't remember what it was about, but Katy Perry has been very vocal about her hatred for Taylor Swift, even though they did recently make up, which is weird. It's like,
Which is
I don't know.
whack,
It's
man.
whack, but that's what I'm saying. That cancel culture is fickle as hell. But you know what's important? Something that's big right now,
What? Tell
and
me.
people are on the fence about Jay-Z.
What the boy? What about the boy Hope? What he do?
You know damn well what he did. You
Nah.
know what he
What?
did.
What? That whole dude.
So
Don't
he just
cancel
had
the
this
nigga
big.
Jigga. Yeah.
I don't want to, cause like I feel like if I do, I in some way canceling B, and I can't do it. Like I cannot. Like Jocelyn Hernandez, I cannot. I cannot. So Jay Z just had a he just had a deal with the NFL, Roger Goodell, and to I don't know, head their social justice program, and also co-produce the halftime show for the NFL. And people are upset. The Darks is mad because Colin Kaepernick and the whole kneeling situation and how they blackballed him, and how these people tried to play him as like him not being patriotic for kneeling during the national anthem, like the national anthem ain't a racist song.
Right.
But that's a stop topic for another day.
But I feel like this though, Miss Marie, because
J-
I seen a little clip of it, and he said, "You know what it is? You know what it is? It's about police brutality, right? So what's the next thing? What's the next thing?" And it's like, Jay, you didn't bring awareness to the situation, though, my dude.
right,
You see, and
right.
Kaepernick did get blackballed out the league, so I do got an issue with that.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody fucking with them people, I'm kind of side eyeing.
I'm cyanided you because it's like, did you need to do that? You could
No,
have. There's so many. I'm sure people are knocking his door down to try to get uh to do a deal with him. You know what I'm saying? But the NFL is huge. That's huge. You know what I mean? That's huge. And Jay-Z's already a billionaire, and you gotta keep making money to keep staying a billionaire. So I get that. I get it on the capitalist side, but like, come on, like, you going against everything you stand, but I don't see how partnering with them is gonna. I'm anxious to see what comes about.
that's
I'm
why I'm
anxious to
kind of
see.
on the
I'm on
fence
the
about
fence
it.
right now. Yeah, I'm on the fence because we don't know. Jay Z is a smart man, and he makes a lot of good moves. Politically, he does. So I don't know. This one seems like a sidestep, but hopefully I ain't got to get rid of my Blueprint albums.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you now, I ain't breaking Jay Z shit. Fuck y'all, nigga. I'm listening to Ho. Fuck that.
You listening
Hey,
to it?
hey, get my tap
Get that
dancing
dirt off your
shoes
shoulder
in.
and
Shit.
stop hating.
No, I'm listening to Jay. Sorry, y'all.
But why do you think we do this? Why do you think? Do you think what are some good reasons to cancel?
Oh, all right. Good reasons to cancel to me is blatant disrespect. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, the Asians disrespecting black women, I feel like on principle, we all shouldn't fuck with them.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying all Asians are racist, but I'm saying those shops that specifically karate kicking, karate chopping, head locking black women, and just accusing any black person that walk in the store of stealing and walking down the aisles with them and shit like that. Nah, we good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's automatic cancel. Gucci, unfortunately, the niggas won't cancel it, but I will. I'm not fucking with Gucci.
Right, but
I'm
it's
not
like,
fucking with
it's
Prada.
crazy. Like, why are we not promoting? There's a lot of high end black designers out there. Why don't we promote them? Because Gucci is Gucci.
But on the flip, even if they aren't high end, we're not supporting them, so they don't even get a chance to be high end.
True,
You get
true,
what I'm
true,
saying? Like I
true.
get what you're saying. Like Virgil that made a
Virgil
off white.
Abloh, yep, yep.
Yeah, like that should be a high end black fashion label,
And
but
it's streetwear. It's just streetwear. He's a top tier streetwear designer.
he chose to go to Louis Vuitton though.
Yeah, he is. He
And
did.
Mark Jacobs has said some shit about black women not
Yep.
straightening their hair, so they're trying to act white, and it's like, come on, my dude. You know, black women can't even wear braids at work.
And
Come on.
it's crazy. Marc Jacobs was like really good friends with Lil Kim.
With who?
They're like besties. Marc Jacobs,
Mm,
very close friends of Lil Kim.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like talking on the phone when she went to jail, talking on the phone all day. She got like a,
She went to jail.
you don't remember when she went to jail for like a year and a day back in the day?
Yeah, Lil C snitched on her. Uh huh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. There you go. There you go. They just recently made up. Is he canceled?
He. My thing is this, dude. If the female lie and say she don't know y'all, and you just say, yeah, we know each other, damn it, I'm sticking to the lie. Like, no, I don't know,
Right.
don't come. I ain't
No,
never
no,
seen
no.
the bitch.
Right. Like, come on, get it together.
What else?
No
What else should
snitching.
you? What? Yeah, fuck that. Takashi died.
No, but I
What?
just want to know some more things that are like, um, what, like, why we cancel? Why? What's the bad reasons for like? What are like some things that? What's the negative side of cancel culture?
Oh, the negative side. I think we've been over that. We don't follow through though. Like, okay,
Right.
the Montgomery bus boycott.
Mm-hmm.
We canceled their ass so much they were begging niggas to come back. Stop walking, stop walking. We'll lower the prices and we'll do this, we'll do that. Now they
Right.
came up with initiatives that actually helped us. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
When you're not supporting the NFL, but you're watching the NFL, kind of, you're watching the NFL, but you're saying Kaepernick needs a job, that defeats the purpose. Or just boycott the NFL sponsors. But niggas is fickle. That's what I'm saying. It's such the irony of the cancel culture for me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes they go overboard. Like just want to cancel everything. Everything's canceled. Everything's canceled. You're canceled. You're canceled. First time somebody said one thing, they canceled. It's just like it's diluted. It's not. It's so watered down. Like nobody can take it serious, and that's why people stay divided and no one sticks to it because it's not taken serious anymore. And that's what I think. That's where the problem lies. Like the internet just ready to for the next thing, the next yeah, just the next thing. What's popping right now? What's trending right now? They
Okay, so
ready to move on
let me
so
ask you this
fast.
then. Are you going to follow
Consumers,
through with all your cancels?
of course.
Right.
R. Kelly's canceled.
You're going to be dancing to Step in
No,
the
I
Name of
ain't.
Love come your
No, I
birthday.
ain't.
Yes,
I
you are.
might slip,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna catch myself
Right.
like the graceful dancer swan that I am.
Right. And you're going to be dancing to Kells. What else? You're going to not
No,
dance to
I'm not.
Jay-Z?
I'm not. No, I didn't cancel Jay-Z. I told you that.
What the fuck I thought? Okay, okay, who else? Who else? What else
um,
have you canceled?
I don't even
Gucci?
listen to Taylor Swift. I've never had Gucci in my life, so I
So if
can't really even
somebody
say I'm
bought you some
canceling it.
Gucci, would you cancel? Would you not
Yes,
accept? Yeah, right.
I would not
You gonna
accept
be
it.
with your bougie purse,
I'd be
them
like,
big ass purses
get
y'all be
this
wearing.
jigaboo away from me. Man, I see my sis had some $660 Gucci shoes. She got
God
rid of
damn.
them.
Did she?
She got rid of them.
Okay, give your props to your sister. Who she
Pat
get?
pat on the back. Les, my girl Leslie. So yeah, but that's pretty much all I got. I mean, everything's canceled or nothing is canceled. That's just like
No, I just think the rule should be follow through on the cancel. How
just
about
follow
that?
through. I don't know about Kanye West though. I'm still on the fence on Kanye.
I'm not fucking with dude. I'm gonna keep it. His last couple of CDs, he put out Nas's CD and
I fuck with
Pusha
everything
T's.
before the
The Make America Great Again.
yeah. I fuck
Yeah,
with
pre
everything
Make
before that.
America
Pre
Great Again.
America,
Pre Make America Great Again. Kanye's the shit.
pre MAGA Kanye is cool with me.
It's the Red Octobers is some of my favorite shoes. I ain't even gonna lie.
Facts,
Them
facts,
motherfuckers is
game
cold.
changers, game
Game
changers.
changers.
For sure. I mean, it's just like what he's done with fashion. Like people was all talking shit about his holy clothes, but that nigga's got a billions of dollar industry fashion line, and motherfuckers, everybody's copying it. Everybody got holes in their clothes.
They do swag jack
The tattered
Kanye though. Let's keep it a
facts,
buck. Let's keep
facts.
it a buck. They do swag jack
Like all
Kanye.
these shoes look like Yeezys.
All of them.
All of
Even
them.
Jordans.
Even Jordans. Got some
Mm.
Yeezy style shoes.
Damn, that nigga
It's crazy.
Kanye a bad boy. He a cold nigga.
Yeezy is a Yeezy is like one of the most coveted shoe. Like it's crazy. They're cool. They're alright.
Yeah, I just don't like I think we've been over the colorways. I just don't like just olive big ass
Oh,
sweaters.
right. Them
Big
big
ass
ass
sweatpants.
brown, gray,
Dirt
dirt
brown
water.
with
Not
gray,
even
yeah.
dirt water brown.
Like nigga be wearing rust. I was like, Kanye,
Right.
what the fuck
Hey,
is this
rust is
nigga
one of my
wearing?
favorite colors.
Nah.
Hey now. Hey now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rust, I like rust color.
Yeah.
Certain rust colors, like rusty
Yeah.
orange, rusty brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I get what you're saying. Like he be wearing this grayish green and what the fuck? Like, why are
Kanye
you
was
so earthy, nigga?
if Kanye went to the Tenderloin or to Skid Row, that nigga be
Blend it
fitting.
right the fuck in.
You know what I mean? So,
Blend right the fuck in.
what do you think about Ism
He
of the
skid
day?
row fitted.
Skid Row fitted. You fucked up. Don't do Ye. Yeah, I mean, I don't fuck with him. Do Ye like that. Fuck him.
Yeah, right. Right. Fuck it.
So,
No,
you
but don't. But
you
I
think
don't know. I'm
you think the
confused.
ism of the day should be follow through on the cancels or what?
Yeah, something like that.
Pretty
Like,
much.
yeah. Like, so, stick to your guns, and follow through. That's the way to get things done. Oh, that kind of rhymed.
Yeah, you a rhymer,
Ooh.
rapper.
God damn it, I'm a poet. And I didn't even know it.
Then you had to add that whack shit, but all right.
I know. I'm corny on purpose, though. So it's my aesthetic.
Cancel culture. Yeah, niggas
I'm with
fickle.
the cancel culture, but I'm only with it if we gonna stick to it. Stick with it. If we gonna stick with it, then I'm with it. If it's something that I can foresee people being like, nah, next Tuesday,
We
I'm
back
not.
at Wendy's. We back at Papa John's.
Right, exactly. Speak on it. Preach.
Pretty much. Yeah.
If we as a people don't come together, we will never. Okay.
Who are you, Malcolm Marie?
Malcolm Marie X.
Marie X. All right, y'all.
But
That's
that is
True
it
to the
for
Game
today.
podcast for the day. I'm your host, Big West,
And I'm
co-host.
Lady Marie. Lady Mary, you can find me on all social media platforms. But don't Snapchat me though.
No. What's that for the
And
ratchets?
that's for the ratchets. If you cute, holla. Where your friends at, West? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I just wanted to say that.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit!
You
I just messing
hilarious.
with you.
You hilarious. Don't do that to the homies.
But anyway, yeah. So I just want to say, keep it player, and stay true to the game. And we'll see y'all next week.
And we out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.
Is delicious. McDonald's so good. McDonald's would be the first restaurant black people would have to boycott one sandwich at a time. We wouldn't quit McDonald's cold turkey. Every other boycott, you just cancel the whole store. Old black lady get knocked out when them black leaders come on TV. It's been brought to our attention that McDonald's likes to punch old black people in the face. Well, until we get justice, we, the black people, will no longer be eating the McChicken, just the McChicken, until we get answers. McDonald's is delicious.